And the founder and CEO of VetCom, Marine Corps veteran Kate Monroe, along with Vice Chair of the California Republican Party, Corinne Rankin. Thank you so much for coming on. It's great to have you. I want to play some sound, Kate Monroe, for you. This is Kamala Harris being heckled at one of her rallies today. Watch this.
Donald Trump hand-selected 3 members of the United States Supreme Court with the intention that they would undo the protections of Roe v. Wade, and they did as he intended. Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally.
You can hear them, Kate, say liar, liar right now. There's some other reporting here from the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel that says about 20 minutes into Harris' speech, a number of attendees were escorted out while shouting, "Jesus is Lord," at those around them. Unfazed, Harris stopped her remarks and countered, "Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally," she said. "No, I think you meant to go to the smaller one down the street." We don't know. There is some video of people saying, praise Jesus and other things like that. We don't know if Kamala led them out. But either way, she's pushing people out of the rally because they disagree with her. It's one of those things that it's become kind of prominent in her rallies. What do you think about that?
I don't think it's just prominent in her rallies. It's prominent in that entire party. You can come into the country, but you can't come to my rally. She even did it to all of the immigrants who tried to go to her rally. So she pushed them out. She pushed all the church people out. You don't need church people to vote for you. Clearly you don't, because you couldn't go to the dinner. The Catholic dinner, you completely embarrassed yourself there. The last person who did that didn't go well for him, as Trump said. So it's not a big shocker that she would push aside all of us who love Jesus.
We're going to talk more about that dinner coming up in a bit. But to you, Corinne, because I want to put this is the former president in Detroit today at his rally, given the old Ronald Reagan question. Here it is. Watch.
So I'd like to begin by asking a very simple question. Are you better off now than you were 4 years ago? Not even close. And our country's not better off. That I can tell you.
And that's the whole thing, is, Grant, as you look at the former president, he asked this question a lot now. And we talk about voters kind of shifting. Primarily, we talk about black voters, Hispanic voters that are kind of shifting his way. And everybody's like, why? And the reason is because of the economy, because they feel like they were better off 4 years ago.
Well, not only do they feel like they were better off 4 years ago, they were better off 4 years ago. The Democrat Party is in full meltdown mode right now over the black vote because we have a woman of color who identifies as black, and theoretically she should not be having this much trouble winning over black voters. But the fact that she is a huge red flag for her, for the Democrat Party, and for her campaign in general. Yeah.
Speaking of red flags, let's put this up. This is the Real Clear Politics average of battleground states, okay? This came out today. Look at this, okay? This is Donald Trump and the left in red. You go all 7 of those battleground states, he is ahead, not by much, but he is ahead now in all 7 of those in the Real Clear Politics average. That is a red flag, as Corinne says, for the Democratic Party.
Oh, huge. They're not just losing their minds over losing, the black and brown vote. They are losing momentum while Trump is gaining momentum. I think that her interview that she did recently on Fox was a huge nail in the coffin. Rarely do you get in your own coffin and smack in the last nail, but I think that she did. It's really quite embarrassing, and I think that you're going to see that pick up and pick up and pick up by 1.25 points as we roll into November 5th.
Yeah, I mean, they were leading in some, and now even, all these polls, this is kind of a conglomerate. But boy, when you have the former president in all 7 leading there, that is bad news. So the Michigan voters poll, which is who is best able to handle key issues, you see there the economy, it's in Trump's. Inflation in Trump's column. You see immigration in Trump's column. Abortion in Kamala Harris. Housing affordability also in Kamala Harris's column. But you look at the 3 big ones there, Corinne, and it is one of those things where, again, it spells trouble.
Yes, it does. Because, the unique thing about this election is that both candidates have a track record to run on. This is something that we normally do not see. And, when President Trump was elected, we had a booming economy and a peaceful world. And the moment the Biden-Harris administration came in, they undid all of that within 1 year. And people remember, it's not that long ago.
It is not that long ago. And we shall see, because now we've got 17 days almost to the election. Corinne, thank you so much. Kate, thank you. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.